Hello, I've read this novella that was given for Christmas, and it's called Heatwave by Victor Jestin, and it's translated from the French by Sam Taylor. Very short, 105 pages. Is it 105? Yes, something like that. It was longlisted for the crime fiction in translation dagger. But it's not a crime novel where you're looking for who did it or anything like that, where you're trying to work out who did it and you've got a detective and all that sort of thing. It's very, very different. It's more to do with, as it says here, adolescent turmoil. It's to do with teenagers. Right at the very beginning, the opening sentence tells us that Oscar is dead and our narrator watched him die and did nothing about it. Your opening sentence. And what he does then is totally bizarre. Our narrator is 17-year-old Leo, who is on holiday at a campsite with his parents and his two younger siblings and their dog. Leo is very much an outsider. He's at this campsite. There are lots and lots of teenagers, and he is on the outside of the group. He finds it difficult to make friends, and when they party into the night, he wanders back to his tent. But one night he stumbles upon Oscar, who is hanging by swing ropes. He's somehow, whether it's an accident or intentional, he is entwined in the ropes of the swing and is being slowly strangled to death. Leo stands and watches him die. It tells you that in the opening paragraph. I'm not giving any spoilers away. And then, again, no spoilers because it's on the blurb, so you just have to pick it up and read it. He makes the bizarre decision to bury Oscar's body. He doesn't go and call for help or anything like that. He drags his body over to the sand and buries it, as you do. This book is, and then we have the next 2 days. This book is about teenagers, really. It's about the pressure of teenagers on a holiday in this big campsite where they're all together. This desire to connect, to be seen, to be noticed. Teenagers to have sex. The pressure to not leave their holiday without being laid. It's that sort of thing. And that is what every teenager on that campsite is striving to do, to hook up with somebody. And so Leo has not only got the guilt of what he did, he's got this pressure of trying to fit in, of trying to be one of the lads, of trying to get a girl to hook up with him. And all this is happening on one of the hottest days that France has seen in years. A heat wave. And everything is threatening to boil over. And Leo's guilt is growing. And there are 2 days left of the holiday. And it's the fear that somebody's going to come across this body. The sand's going to be blown away. And Oscar's hand is going to be suddenly appear. So it's all to do with not being discovered in the way that a criminal is wanting to be discovered or a crime is being discovered. It's all to do with teenage angst. It's to do with the pressures of being a teenager. And I would say that for me, rather than being a crime novel, it's more a novel of everybody being strangers. That these teenagers, apart from the odd physical contact, the odd physical coming together, they don't connect. They don't see each other. They don't get to know each other. They don't understand each other. And they're all on their own, looking around and waiting for someone to notice them. That's what I think this novel is about, more than the crime. And you could say that Oscar, while he was hanging from the ropes, was waiting for somebody to notice him. And Leo did. It was quite a strange and sad little read, really. I was left sort of feeling a little bit depressed by it, about the pressure, the sort of the teenage pressures and the peer pressure and stuff like that. And yeah, so that was Heatwave. So happy reading, take care, and bye.